Apparently Dragon Age 4 is being... Is it de-live serviced? Or is it just that's being less emphasized?
According to Jason Schreier, it's actually a big pivot away from the multiplayer nature that they originally forced Dragon Age 4 to be. Sorry, Dragon Age, because it doesn't have a title yet. But yeah, it's apparently it's because of, I mean, I guess we know why. Anthem. Because of Anthem and because of, oh dear. There you go. Has he done it?
Can we?
Oh, we've got an article.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Can we incognito?
I don't know. Maybe that shouldn't work.
Incognito's not there.
Yeah. No. Well, I did read it earlier, so I know the gist of it. The story goes that this week, or sorry, no, what was this? Last week. Last week, EA met to determine the fate of Anthem and Anthem Next. They obviously came to the conclusion of, no, this isn't worth continuing. So they went, okay, this can't. Goodbye. Apparently that was not just Anthem, that was a huge internal wave of we're looking at everything we're doing and evaluating it, which included, in Jason's article, a game called Gaia that they had only loosely teased before, but was described by people who saw footage as Gary's mod.
Whoa.
So
that's so on EA.
Yeah, so not Gary's mod as in jank source engine and stuff, but it was supposed to be, I mean, you can kind of get from the name, if you Gaia, Gary's mod, it was going to be very much, you can do whatever you want, here's freedom, here's like the world-changing tools, work away, big multiplayer project. It was in development for 5 years, was making okay progress, but they looked at it and went, nah, Gaia, nah, Anthem, nah. Maybe this multiplayer stuff isn't working, maybe it isn't working except in the places where it works. Yes. So, okay, and they went to Power and went.
I think what they see is whenever people are playing with friends, they stick around longer. World of Warcraft. Yep. If I was not doing raiding with people, I would not be playing World of Warcraft probably. But then the thing is, they make the big corporate suit decision that's not particularly, well, not particularly sensible. Of then, therefore, these numbers, they come from this place, retention goes up and people are playing with each other. Oh, we'll apply it over here to the rest of our portfolio. Which can sometimes not work at all, because that just ain't where that shit belongs. Yeah. And I think a game like Dragon Age would be hurt by that.
Almost certainly.
It's like, you can, I think as far as you can go is Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, but only because that was a different mode, and it was actually fun. Yeah. Game designers went and made it fun. But if they try that mega tight integration of the live service multiplayer bit with the world, and then Dragon Age, and then it's also got to be like a really fun, immersive single-player game. Yeah. I mean, like, even Ubisoft trying to live serviceify not Mass Effect, that would be a surprise. Ubisoft live serviceifying, you know, Assassin's Creed has completely ruined what I liked about, like, Assassin's Creed, especially, like, you know, 2 and Brotherhood. So is there hope? Is there hope that maybe Dragon Age is not going to be completely destroyed by, I mean, I would say completely destroyed by live services. Does that then mean, for the bit that I really care about, will Mass Effect not be destroyed by it having to have a live service? Hopefully. I cannot believe it, but it seems like of all the companies... Well, that's weird, because do EA or Activision Blizzard actually... I'm trying to think, what do they need to learn? Because the thing that EA needed to learn was basically, stop killing your studios, please listen to your developers, cut out all this live service bullshit. And they have been taking a lot of the lead from Vince Zampella and Respawn, which is one of their studios, so they're doing a way better job there. They let Respawn, you know, make Jedi Fallen Order in the engine of their choice, which was UE4, I believe, was Unreal Engine? Yes. They've done that, and it's all went better. Live services going away. So that's good. And then you look at Activision Blizzard. We could definitely have criticisms over their broad strategy, but in terms of executing that strategy, yeah, they basically are like, cool, Call of Duty blueprint, let's apply this to everything. I guess the question then is, will it be, you know, square peg round hole for some IPs? Because if for any of them, the easiest thing to make a mobile game of is Diablo. Because turns out Tencent and NetEase have already done that. And it was super successful.
God knows how many times, like.
Yeah, and they've now just partnered up with NetEase to do it again. Just that it's Diablo this time. Obvious win. It's just, will they then apply that to World of Warcraft in a way that doesn't feel natural? It messes it up.
Yeah, so I actually have a little bit of a tease an upcoming video because that topic features a lot on something that in our Bobby Kotick video that's coming up.
Yes.
That there's a decent segment that talks about how Activision started off and how they moved and how EA and them were in this. I think I'll call it a dance. They're in this like dance where they would constantly swap what they were doing back and forward from, oh no, we've forgotten how to make games, we're too businessy, let's be creative. They've kind of done this dance a little bit since the late 90s. Got a little bit more, because they're such massive businesses now, they've gotten a lot less flexible to swap up. But
yeah.
it looks like, and I mean, maybe this is just the pattern recognition in my brain telling me, but this is almost exactly what EA started to do around 2006, I think.
Right.
Where they went, how are Activision currently feeling? Pumping out yearly games where it's not needed? Okay, let's tackle some of their stuff. Skate and Rock Band? EA. Just, they came sailing in at the same time that Guitar Hero was on its like second or third installment.
Yeah.
People were like, where's the new stuff? Tony Hawk was on I'll say 9 games in 8 years, I think.
Busy.
And they're like, okay, here's Skate and here's Rock Band, here's creativity, here's breath of fresh air into all these games. And EA are starting to basically do that again, where Laura Mill's like, yeah, we're going to let our studios be creative.
Yeah, I mean, I remember in school people like, oh yeah, Skate, it's the innovative one where you twiddle around your thing and it's fun. So yeah.
So I think maybe when this is done, I'll go write up an outline for a video that discusses how that's happened over time, because it's insane. It is straight up just, hello, we've made video games. They're cool. Would you like them? Business comes in, destroys it, and the cycle repeats. Yeah. So I think we're in. And I've been saying this for the past year. It's a very slow burn, but I think we're very much heading into a great era for games. Just if you know where to look.
Yes, I think that's the most important thing. Yeah. So much of it just comes down to, please don't play AAA games all the time. Or like, please actually bother to look and put the effort in to try something new. It takes effort to try something new, but in a world where it's like Marvel's The Avengers and Anthem, and those are like the games that the big companies have been trying to make, you could have been having the last 2-3 years being full of incredible games. It's just if you didn't look at the AAAs. But now some of them are learning a lesson.
Yep, no, I never thought I'd have said this. Like, for the past 8-9 years, I would have told you to leave if you said, oh yeah, you're going to be excited about what EA are doing. But no. Yeah. No, not after how many studios they killed. They're like, okay, we've just put someone new in place. Yeah. They seem to know what we're doing. Not the best review of Patrick Soderlund that's ever existed. We don't know how much of the problems were anything to do with Patrick Soderlund, but Laura Melee did seem like the more direct replacement for Soderlund, so it's really hard to know there. But I mean, a lot of it's going to be corporate will and what the rest of the C-suite actually, where they want to push the company and stuff